Alright, so this problem here starts by saying a manufacturer claims that the percentage of red gummy bears in each package of gummy bears is 17%. Okay. So essentially this claim is our null hypothesis. In symbols we would just write HO, null hypothesis, P equals 0.17. Okay. An AP statistics class collected 10 randomly selected bags of 150 gummy bears each from this manufacturer. The class would like to determine if the proportion of red gummy bears from this manufacturer is greater than the company claims. Okay, so this is our alternative hypothesis. In symbols, we would write HA, P greater than 0.17. Okay, so which of the following is a correct statement regarding performing a hypothesis test for this question at the 0.05 level of significance? Okay. So we're going to run through these choices one at a time. A says that we need to assume the population from which the sample was drawn is normally distributed. Okay. So that is actually not a condition for proportions. Okay. We do have something called the normal condition, but to satisfy that, you need to make sure the number of successes and the number of failures are both at least 10. Okay. So that is not really applicable to this particular test. B says that if the test statistic is less than 5%, the sample indicates that the proportion of red gummy bears from this manufacturer is different from 17%. Okay, well that's almost a correct statement, but different from 17 is not the same as greater than. So the language used here in choice B does not match the language in our alternative hypothesis. So that can't be the right answer. Okay. C says for this test to result in a positive test statistic, the sample proportion, so that would be p hat, would have to be greater than 17%. Okay. So let's take a look at the formula for the test statistic. Okay. It would be p hat, the sample proportion, minus p0. Right? And in this case, p0 is 17%. Okay. So the only way that that numerator is going to become positive is if the first term, p hat, is bigger than the second term, p0, right? In which we already know that's 17%. Okay. So as long as p hat is bigger than 17%, the numerator in this expression will be positive, and the whole expression will be positive, right? The denominator is a square root, so that by default is going to be a positive value. All right, so C is actually the correct answer, right? In order to get a positive test statistic, the sample proportion, p hat, would have to be bigger than 17%.